Happening right now at 5, cool under pressure. 911 operators are the first to respond to any emergency. We're taking you behind closed doors as the community thanks them for their service.
Plus, the Ice Hogs could have major implications in the AHL playoffs. We're live from the BMO as the team gets ready to hit the ice.
And the road to the White House is coming through Chicago and Milwaukee, while the Midwest is becoming a battleground for the next presidential election.
From 13 WREX, your weather authority. This is 13 News at 5.
Well, good evening and thanks for joining us. A beautiful day across the area.
Definitely a great day to get outdoors if you had some time to do that. But the warmer weather is bringing some concerns. Your Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Alex Kirchner is tracking a fire watch. Now, Alex, a lot of people are going to be outside. What do residents need to know?
So the big thing is just avoid any kind of open burning over the next couple days, especially tomorrow afternoon. That fire weather watch coming into effect at 11 a.m. lasting through 7. So especially during those hours tomorrow, make sure that you're very careful with any kind of open flame or sparks, or again, avoid any kind of open burning. And this is for most of our viewing area with the exception of Stevenson, Joe Daviess, Carroll, and Whiteside counties. Overall, because we're dry, we're breezy and warm, fires can get out of control in a hurry. So that's what you want to avoid. Even a simple spark can cause a whole field to go up in a short amount of time. So again, avoid any kind of open burning tomorrow. Overall, though, outside of that, conditions definitely a preview of summer. We'll go over just how long this heat streak lasts and how long the fire concern may last. That's ahead on the forecast. In the meantime, soak up the heat while we have it.
All right, a lot to track, Alex. Thank you. And now to our big story at 5. The first person to pick up when you call 911 is an emergency operator.
Yeah, this week marks National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week, where the public honors their commitment to our community. Yeah,
13 WREX's Emily McMinn visited a local 911 dispatch center earlier this afternoon to learn a little bit more about this. Emily, what are they doing to mark the occasion this week?
Yeah, so I'm here at the fire headquarters in downtown Rockford, which is where the city's 911 center is located. Today I spoke with a 911 division administrator as well as a telecommunicator about their jobs and about how they are celebrating this week.
The 911 division administrator explains why this week is important for celebrating telecommunicators.
Really just a way to honor and recognize our TCs. They're often forgotten about when we think of public safety, but they really are the first responders. They're the first person that you call, the first person that you talk to when you're probably on your worst day.
A Rockford telecommunicator echoes being the one there on someone's worst day.
We're the ones getting on someone's worst day. We're the ones that are on that other receiving end of the phone, whether it's, they've found a loved one that's deceased, or they're having to give CPR, or they're having a baby, or, something really scary. So it's really nice sometimes when people are like, hey, thanks for what you do.
She also says being recognized for what they do is truly special.
I don't think a lot of people understand what a telecommunicator does. I know people in my own circle don't understand, so when I tell them things, they're like, oh, I didn't realize that. So it's really kind of cool for the community to kind of understand what we do and kind of recognize, like, oh, they do more than just answer the phone or, things of that nature.
The 911 division administrator tells us just how busy these telecommunicators are on a daily basis.
They're very busy. We take about 250 911 and admin line phone calls every year. It's about 100,000 911 calls every year.
The telecommunicator says being recognized is not something they always experience, making this week that much more impactful.
So that's been really cool. It's kind of a change of pace for us, and for people that aren't typically seen, just heard, it's kind of nice to be recognized.
This week is held annually in April and will continue through Friday. Live in Rockford, Emily McMinn, 13 WREX.
Yeah, so important to recognize our telecommunicators. Emily, thank you. New since 4, we've learned the man accused of murdering a woman outside of Penance Meats earlier this year has entered a plea. We're talking about William Jones. Just moments ago, he pleaded not guilty to murdering Peggy Anderson. Jones is expected to be in court next week for his arraignment and indictment. You might remember he was found in Alabama and arrested and was then brought back to Illinois to face the murder charges.
Millions of dollars of state funding is coming to the Rockford area, and it's going to help bring back some historic structures. This money will go toward 89 projects throughout Illinois, 5 of which are in Rockford, including Davis Park and the Times Theater. The Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau shares what local attractions and potential future projects will get the funding.
It is just over $1.5 million coming into the community. Both Davis Park and the Times Theater both got $500,000. Anderson Gardens, and then, like I said, we have a grant coming in that's a couple $100,000 that will be really exciting for this summer and moving forward with our tourism product.
The grant is designed to drive tourism across the state and support local attractions and festivals.